Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
On the set.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They stick with Jacobs. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Ready. Viking 18. 79 Broncos.
To the air on 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down from the 42. Man in motion here. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Jacobs running behind center. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
Check. Go.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Jacobs is across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Buying some time right. And his first pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Play made by Deron Payne.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready.
The screen pass falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock. And not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3 and out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Get it. Trap 60. Trap 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Daniels on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
Daniels sacked. 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
70 Rangers, 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
In the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Come on. Hit. 70 Lions. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Commanders going field goal here. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Drag. 19 Tigers. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Light. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now.
Ready?
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
18. Here we go. Check. 70 Timberwolf. Mustang. 19 Tight. 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
60. Warriors 70.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Complete out to the right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
First and 10.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Viking 18. Dragon 60.
Richardson back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
19 Lions. 10. 60 Bison. 6.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
70. 18 Russell. 18 through. Cowboy 80. 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 tight, 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Richardson now. He's got it at the 5. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
From the red zone now. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
On the ready.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70, go street.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll run it. Here's Jacobs. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 9. That's That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
You motion the tight end over. On second down, Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson, and he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, King, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 24-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
19. Ready. Go.
Richardson. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him, and starts at the 38.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
On first down, it's Richardson. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. They snapping like big drinks, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, you like to go dumb. I'm fucking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I show you what the
Deputy Lion. Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Richardson to throw again. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hey, crash. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Going again, Richardson. He's got it. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready,
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Goes to the hurry up here.
Warriors 70. Cut 19.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Chased out to his right. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 4th down. Here's Daniels. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on. 60 Maverick. Viking 18. 70 Race. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now, Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19 tight. 60 Bison. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing from the gun here. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
Falcons 14, Commanders 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Got it. Ready.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First down.
Cougar 19.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing on first down, Daniels. Cut near the goal line. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 17, Falcons 14.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Let's go. Hurt. Mustang 19. Hurt. Dragon 60. Sorry, 70.
Now Richardson to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
And the Falcons
Here we
first
go.
down.
Here we go. 7,
First and
19.
10
Lock.
at the
Cup 19.
14-yard
Cup
line.
19. Go.
From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
19. 70. 79. Viking 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And cut to the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down.
Kennedy Lions. Drop 60, drop 6, 18, 5, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He'll throw it. He's going to push one deep down the right. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Come on.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Bronco 80. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Ready.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Into the hands of Pitts. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Go! Cowboy 80. Check, Bobcat. Go!
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Check. 18 Cardinal.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Cup 19.
He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So the penalty would have given them a lot of yardage anyway, Brock, but getting the catch, that makes it feel a whole lot better.
Look at his ability to not only work deep downfield through contact, but come up with a catch as well. You know, Kate, that's what scouts call competitive toughness. That's what a quarterback calls his best friend.
And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Panther 60, 70, Timberwolves.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. For the point after, here's Llzaire. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons push the lead up to 12.
29, Commanders 17.
Llzaire now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Daniels setting up the play action. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1800.
Play fake here. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
19 tight, 19 Tiger, 19 top, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go street, move it, keep going, boys, move it. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offensive line fast.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Trap 60, Trap 60. Dragon 60.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Warriors 70.
And they're going to go. It's Daniels. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Cougar 19. Rambo 80. 18, Pioneer. Motion. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. And he will not not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Robinson does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Again, it's Robinson. And this won't get anywhere either. The front held up. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
So from the 2, they're running a 3 tight end look.
2. 19, 18. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Falcons make it a 3-possession game. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons go up by 19.
36. Commanders 17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Running right, here's Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
18 Llroe.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. Going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On first down, it's Richardson. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Vacates quickly left side. He's running with it.
Anthony Richardson. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the 24
So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here.
Ready, ready.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Get it. Liking 18.
Play action. It's Richardson. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Ooh, snaps a little slow, and the kick is blocked. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
You know, even on the best of snaps, the difference between a good kick and a block is really a fraction of a second. Kate, it's why we see those special teams coaches out there with a stopwatch, because they know every millisecond matters, and it just showed up right there.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. It did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Daniels.
40-yard line.
Let's get it. Left side. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70.
Daniels now. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Let's go. 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready,
Desperation time here on 4th. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Richardson to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Richardson now. And they will score a touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons continue piling it on here in the fourth. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He completes it in traffic. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Washington, first down.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now, Daniels. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tigers.
Jacobs running behind center. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
47-yard line. A gain of only a yard.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Ready. Franco 80. Ready.
Desperation time here. It's caught by McLaurin. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
A gain of 15. First down, Washington.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And he's short of 1st after a wild gain. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Falcons' 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
3rd and short, Daniels. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Washington Commanders, first down.
They'll run. Jacobs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
On the stop. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 7-yard line.
They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Commanders trying to do some window dressing. Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards brings up 4th and goal.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Llroe is caught by the back. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Hawk 7. 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Lions. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He's calling his own number again. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or two before he can get to that 20. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Panther 11. Stephanie. Viking 18. Warriors 7. Dragon 6. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
18 Rattler, 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Back to the air, it's Richardson. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for them from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, shot. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Once more now, it's Richardson. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
56, Commanders 17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Play fake here. Daniels trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They send the tight end in motion. Daniels now on first down. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there, and it sets up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
One final shot here. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. No reason not.